The Life and Sad Ending of Buddy Guy. Buddy Guy was born George Guy on July 30, 1936, in Lettsworth, Louisiana, U.S. He was one of the 5 children born to the couple. Musically inclined since young, he gained a strong interest in melody and harmony, which is visible from the fact that he created a makeshift 2-string guitar from a piece of wood and few hairpins. When he turned 19 years of age, he started working as a custodian in Baton Rouge at the Louisiana State University. No sooner he bought for himself his first acoustic guitar. He started playing at clubs in and around Baton Rouge. The summer of 1957 changed the course of life for this budding enthusiastic musician who resolved to pursue a career in music. While he was honing his skills, he was inspired by the awe-inspiring musical capabilities of John Lee Hooker, Lightnin' Slim, and Guitar Slim. Upon his friend's suggestion and with a personal will to earn a better living for himself, he left for Chicago in 1958. Reaching Chicago, assisted by fellow bluesman Magic Sam, he signed a contract with Cobra Records. He continued to record singles for the company for a year until it closed down. He then met Otis Rush, who introduced him to 708 Club, a place that would eventually turn the life for him. While performing at the club, he met his idol, Muddy Waters, who in turn was deeply impressed with the fresh talent that Guy oozed out. His music was very well accepted by the club audience, which led to him becoming a frequent performer. It was while performing at the 708 Club that he was noticed by composer Willie Dixon. With Dixon's assistance and contacts, he finally managed to bag a contract for himself with the Chess Records. His early years of music were dominated by both conservative and business choices made by the Chess record label. He wasn't given the freedom to perform in his own novel style and had to stick to the choice laid out by Chess Records founder, Leonard Chess, who so much so tagged the former's style as noise. Throughout his career with Chess Records, he served as an in-house guitarist to back Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, Little Walter, Sonny Boy Williamson, Coco Taylor, and others. He even performed for Coco Taylor's Wong Dang Doodle and Howlin' Wolf's Killing Floor. In the 1960s, he started recording singles in R&B, jazz instrumentals, soul and novelty dance tunes. However, none of his recorded singles were ever released by the label. Finally, in 1967, his debut album, I Left My Blues in San Francisco, was released. The album was styled to cater to the needs of the soul era. Following year, he ended his association with Chess Records and went on to sign a deal with Vanguard Records, with an aim to experience creative freedom. The same year, he released his second album, A Man and the Blues and Hold That Plane. In 1969, he appeared on stage for the Super Show at Staines in England. He performed along with the likes of Eric Clapton, Led Zeppelin, Jack Bruce, Stephen Stills, Buddy Miles, Glenn Campbell, Roland Kirk, John Heisman, and The Misunderstood. In 1970, he released the album, Buddy and the Juniors on Blue Thumb with inputs from harmonica player Junior Wells and pianist Junior Mance. Over the course, he developed a cordial relationship with Junior Wells, with whom he released his next venture titled, Buddy Guy and Junior Wells Play the Blues. His other releases of the 1970s decade include South Side Blues Jam, In the Beginning, Play the Blues, I Was Walking Through the Woodses, and Got to Use Your Head. By the 80s, his popularity gradually declined. The diminishing popularity graph slowly witnessed a revival during the late 1980s and early 1990s. His 1989 initiated blues club, Buddy Guy's Legend, which became a favorite hangout joint for blues musicians. Later on, he accepted the proposal of Eric Clapton to perform on stage at London's Royal Albert Hall during the guitarist's multi-night run in 1990–91, which sparked off positively for him. Eventually, he signed a new contract with Silvertone and released his debut album with the record label, "Damn Right I've Got the Blues." The album instantly soared his popularity to newer heights, subsequently making him one of the most prominent blues guitarists of the 90s. The album, "Damn Right I've Got the Blues," sold more than 500,000 copies, earning a gold record. It included contributions made by Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck, and Mark Knopfler. Upon the successful business of Damn Right album, he released his next album with Silverstone 2 years later titled, "Feels Like Rawin'." Following year, he released "Slippin' In" with the label. In 1996, he came up with his next album titled, "Live, The Real Deal," and 2 years later came up with "Heavy Love." The decade of 1990 ended with his release, Buddy's Baddest, the best of Buddy Guy. To date, he is going strong with significant albums that have added a new dimension to blues music. Additionally, he constantly tours all through, performing at various clubs and festivals around the world, including his own club. He is the proud recipient of 6 Grammy Awards for his work on both acoustic and electric guitar and contemporary and traditional forms of music. In personal life, Buddy Guy has been married twice and has 8 children. The first time he married Joan Guy, they had 6 children together and divorced shortly thereafter. In 1975, he married Jennifer Guy. They have 2 children together but also not happy with how long they divorced in 2002. Probably, right now is his worst time when his health is slowly deteriorating. Thank you for listening to the story about the life of Buddy Guy. Like and comment on your opinion in the comments section below.